Alright, another day, another episode of Into the Airlock in FTL. Yeah, I know it's Rostov time. We'll have plenty of that over the weekend, for sure. But we've got a new ship, a new captain, and a new adventure. Our captain is Eyedicious, and they are the most pathetically indecisive captain we have had thus far. They have chosen, against all odds, NG Ship B. It is the worst. Let's see if we can't make it into the best. So the captain here is Eyedicious. The question is, what's their difficulty going to be? What's the ship name going to be? And will they survive even a handful of jumps? Because this ship is a pile of arson chips. So, what'll it be? Jake, why is your voice so high? Well, I don't have an answer to that. Hard difficulty as always, and call it the Alone. Oh boy. I wonder if he'll roleplay it hard and refuse to take on any crew whatsoever. I'm being asked how I choose the captain, very arbitrarily. Okay, so let's get this going. Hard mode, the Alone, Captain Eyedicious, and we begin. So, this ship, as I've said time and again, it's a heap of ass. It's got very basic subsystems with absolutely no sensors, which is a shame because they're very good for many events. Basic shields, rubbish engine, standard medibay, standard oxygen. Couple of weapons. The heavy ion is not the greatest. It does a couple of ion damage, but it's really slow. Heavy laser is nothing fantastic, but it beats basic laser. And, well, when it comes down to it, we're going to have to rely on drones pretty hard. The system repair drones are pretty nice. The anti-personnel drone is really only good for events, and the rare occasion where boarding is a real problem. On the plus side, we start off with a couple of distress beacons. Let's go forth. Now, as is always the case, our captain and the crew will get to make the decision. In this case, they are one and the same. But, with the little caveat that when there are blue options, we tend to go for them unless there's a really good reason not to. And just as I was slagging off the anti-personnel drone, it's already going to come into fruition right here, because thanks to it we get a pretty nice reward out of this. I think it gives you a medium reward when you use the anti-personnel drone here. Sincere gratitude nets us, well, 9 scrap. Not a lot much else that helps us, but that'll do. Let's just keep on keeping on. Yeah. So, our first encounter, it looks like they have the ability to warp onto our ship, so we will probably be using the anti-personnel drone again, because that's just how things go. They're trying to catch us, they have dual lasers, which is going to be a problem, and like I was saying, problems, well, come on anti-personnel drone, make my day. One of the nice things about anti-personnel drone is that it does heal itself, so it will help us out. Okay, well those shields that we should have right now, we don't have anymore. We need those functional straight away. And we're going to get a couple of system repair drone, well, just one then I guess. System repair drone to help us out, because we really need those. Weapons just died. Fortunately, we can get a shot in. Hopefully we hit. Good. And we tank that shot like a pro. Now, the everything is on fire. We want another system repair drone on the double. And, you know what, I'm just going to air everything out. Oh, I'm kind of wishing I didn't now because, hey, well, there's a lot of problems here. Quite a lot of problems here. Well, let's deal with them one at a time. Can't dodge, can't do much to be honest. But, as soon as we can heavy eye on them, we can get another shot in on their weapons, and we're relatively safe. Oh man. Oh, Jesus. This is delightful. Just delightful. Okay, well look on the bright side. We have set our enemy on fire. Let's keep our options open here. Okay, well, it looks like they've managed to take care of the fire, so heavy ion away the shield, and away go their weapons. Now they're going to try to warp away, and we are going to try to eradicate them. That's pretty good. There'll be no escape. No escape. Got a bit excited with fire. Unfortunately, since we have no sensors, there's no real way to find out if it's killing off all the crew or not. That was an amazing haul, actually, getting some fuel and plenty of scrap out of that. Now, I'm not sure what the best thing to do with NGB is. You're so short on everything. Extra shields are always tempting, because it takes a while to bring down shields and do any reasonable amounts of damage, courtesy of heavy laser. But you gotta do what you gotta do. At least anti-personnel drone can heal himself up slowly there. There's no point in waiting on it. Actually, there's every point, but I can't be bothered. We will, however, get Captain Eyedicious all repaired. And we only took 3 chunks of damage there, which all things considered is pretty good. NGB, it's not a forgiving ship. Okay, well, it was a trap all along, and this trap has double heavy lasers. Well, let's hope we're really good at dodging. We are most likely going to eat one of these to the face, so we're going to have system repair drone ready to go here. Hopefully it doesn't hit the it hit the weapons. No, that's not all it's hitting. I wonder if they pick their targets. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! That drone really took one for the team. Okay. I don't want them dodging anymore, that's for sure, but they seem really quick on their repairs, so... This ship needs a whole lot of everything. But it's just barely holding together. And once again, 3 fuel, nay too shabby. Alright, let's keep on grooving here, There's a lot of damage to take. What do we get? 4 hits from heavy lasers? Pretty nasty. But we're alive, and we continue on our journey. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. We're drowning in fuel, but we could always do with more. The question to our captain and sole member of crew is, do we defend this outpost or just avoid the conflict? They have a single attack beam, but if that's the case, they probably have something else to ruin our day with. Maybe you should just preemptively vent all the atmosphere from everything but the medipay in the cockpit. What if they take down both drones and oxygen? What do I do? I would just die. Anyway, we are intervening to defend. Okay, they've got fire, so we definitely want both of our system repair drones activated. Actually, this is a fantastic reason to vent everything. Yeah, there we go. It's already on fire there. So, what's the big problem? It's certainly not their single firing weapon, but their drone. Well, they won't be dodging anything now. Might seem like it's taking forever and a day to make our attacks, That's courtesy of having no crew. Oh, that's not nice. That's extremely not nice. Another reason why I'm glad I, oh man, let's not have any more of that, please. Okay. Well, there goes a number of problems. Oh boy. Jake, are we still doing the dev clash? Yeah, that'll be starting up, oh god, this is so awful. That'll be starting up on Tuesday, I imagine. Barring anything untoward. 4 in a row. I'm having the opposite of a good time here. There we go. Slowly but surely. Right, we salvage what we can, and they're pretty happy. The refueling outpost actually gives us fuel this time. Now, for all the problems we are having, and they are many, I am sorely tempted to get another level of shield already. But the problem is we don't really have the power to have it functional, so let's go and get another bit. I mean, I could undo both of these and have enough for a second shield. It's far from desirable, but yeah, we're probably needing it really badly. Also, I should probably get you healed up. This run reminds me of what I get every time, says Dr. Aftish. Hey, come on, we got more than half of our hull. We're looking great. Not having any spare power for my repair drones, or any drone whatsoever, is disheartening. Plenty of fights early on, and as if they knew that we had no, that we just invested in shields, they come at us. Okay, the drone I don't have to care about, the rocket I really do have to care quite a bit about. Now where does one even begin here? Son of a gun. I think I'm just gonna have to tank a bit of damage here. I can't have them run away. They will not reveal our location. I'd rather they didn't shoot us either. Next thing to shoot, let's just keep this thing down. Actually, nah, let's keep it down. Don't go anywhere. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. We stay one step ahead of the rebel fleet at all times. And we could do with a bit of extra power, but that showed us that it's not truly necessary though, is it? Well, it depends what's coming up. The store is tempting. We could certainly sell off our anti-personnel drone and one of our system repair drones and get anything. Some better weaponry would be nice. But let's not waste the opportunity to do more. Oh, hold on. Our hull is about to die. Traveling merchant, spare me. I really want sensors. I'd love to get a combat drone would be wonderful actually for all these one shield enemies, but survival comes first. So an advanced rebel automated ship. Remain stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Captain and sole member of crew Eyedicious. Are we going to attack the automated ship? Or are we going to avoid provoking it? Can't really tell what their weapons are, but I think if they had rockets we'd be able to see it from here. Our double shields should help us out. What's it gonna be? You gotta make snap decisions here. Can't have any pussyfooting about. Liberate it. From S the cat. Wow. Okay, so they do have attack drone. We're gonna need that shielding at maximum. And as soon as we can, I want that drone to not be hitting us. Oh, what? Oops, that was a slip of the finger. Oh. That's more like it. Next up, their ability to dodge, and then we just disassemble this hunk of scrap. Ooh. Either my timing is off or the ion isn't going quite the way I want it. Whatever the case, they can't dodge now, so we can continue our relentless assault on this guy. I don't mind them having a weapon shooting at us because it simply cannot hurt us with all these shields. And it gives Eyedicious a chance to learn a thing or two about piloting. So, what do we find? Granted, that's not bad. In fact, it's kinda good. I just need the power to get it going and then we'll be able to dish out twice as much damage. So we need 35 scrap to upgrade. That's okay. Oh my god. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest can go free. Draw straws and send a crew member. So the Captain Eyedicious would be drawing straws for himself and sending himself over, or he will never surrender. What's it going to be, Eyedicious? They have a single shot and a beam. They literally cannot hurt us. Let them hand over their lives. Okay, we never surrender. Okay, yeah, sure enough, they can't do anything. We could actually just sit back and relax forever and have no problems. What I will do, however, is have both the heavy lasers going, because then we'll do a lot more damage. So first, no shields for you. Then no dodging and no weapons. Well, do I really want no weapons? Frankly, I'd rather your oxygen was never functional. And if they start fixing their shields, then I'll take care of that as well. We don't mind them pathetically attempting to hit us. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. If we defeat them, we might get a slave. And we would get scrap and such. If we take this, then we get Burko here. Another useless NG. You only really need one NG on your team. They don't stack well at all. Unlike Zoltan or Mantis. So what's it gonna be, Eyedicious? I tolerate no slavers. Kill them, says Eyedicious. Roger that. Surrender is not an option. And if they get their oxygen back online, that's also not an option. That's a shame. I'd hoped I could have breached or set fire to it. But it looks like they're fixing it up, so away they go. Well, took care of that. Their evil trade is now over. And we have the power to get all of our weapons online. That's pretty promising. Of course, we don't have the ability to get... well... if we absolutely have to, we can get everything going. Now, I'd like to go up and around here so I can hit more before the exit. So there's a ship with pirate markings orbiting the nearby planet, and we've received this hailstorm. Anything is possible for the right price. We got no dosh to spend, and much like the previous ship we ran into, they can't hurt us whatsoever. Are we going to fight the ship? Or do we simply have no use for their services? Jake, 2 NGs is better than nobody handling weapons or engines. It's not my decision. However, Eyedicious' decision here is to fight. And as ever, there is nothing they can do to us, so I think we will just take care of that there oxygen. Oh, well, I could try and take care of that there oxygen. Wow, these guys are good. Yeah, I'd say this is what happens when nobody is minding the weapons, but I think we all know that has no bearing whatsoever on the situation. Jake, route engines to weapons. I want to be able to dodge here. There we go. I mean, it's a good point that we could do that. If we just take down their oxygen enough, we might be able to starve them out. It's unlikely, but it's possible. And I like possible. Taking a long time fixing that oxygen. I wonder if they're made of pathetic manti. Regrettable, but away they go. Well, something's got to keep the engines going, but I think it's well worth spending the extra so we can have double shield and a half decent set of weaponry. Now we're really at the mercy of random events here. We need a lot of scrap or some really good rolls for crew. But all in all, as NGB goes, this is a really good run for the first sector, if we ignore the almost getting torn to shreds, which I am totally doing. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories all standing still and empty, no signs of life. Couldn't we just take it then? We are meant to be the bad guys here. So another unmanned ship patrols the area. And it's trying to get away. It would be really bad if it did, because then we'd be forced to fight on very unpleasant terms. Speaking of unpleasant, that's a dual shot. We don't want them hitting us. Oh, bummer. Well, we can at least use the power that we just gained to have one of our drones hit that thing up. Otherwise, weapons or... Nah, can't have them going anywhere. Can't have many things, it seems. At least they're dealing a laughable amount of damage. There we go. I'm well aware. We need more, yeah, definitely that. We need oxygen going. Great. One step ahead as... Oh my god. That was closer than expected. Let's make for the exit bacon. Alright, we're good. Barely. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. Do we investigate this wreckage, or do we continue on our merry way? Eyedicious wishes to investigate. As you approach the wreckage, a slug ship makes its arrival. It hesitates. You resume scanning. Okay. But that's it. That was a fat load of nothing. Whatever the case, we're out of here. So the question, which normally goes to the captain, but in a bit of generosity from me, it can go to the entire crew. Where are we going here? To the uncharted nebula? Or the Zoltan controlled? Interesting choices, because it this early choice decides if you're locked into hostile, for example, here, or if you keep your routes open. You never know, one of these might be the rebel stronghold. I mean, depends what you go for, right? If you ended up going this way, you'd be forced into more hostile. But that's up to our crew. What's it going to be? Eyedicious wants the Zoltan, obviously aware that his heavy ion is going to rip through Zoltan overshield. And he's damn right. Species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can be assured of fair hearing. Well, let's get going then. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from space station. As you discover, sensors are being jammed and hostiles are on the ship. Until you're able to jump away, the sensors will be disabled. We don't have sensors. Okay, well, whatever. We can open up pretty much everything and have the... Well, I'm gonna have to keep myself alive in here, right? Anti-personnel drone's got a function. Dear Lord. I don't think he's going to be cut out for that very well. Oh man. He had so much to live for. Incidentally, so does Eyedicious. No, that's not what we need. We need another anti-personnel drone here, or else you're gonna die there, Eyedicious. Oh, I'm sure glad I didn't sell him, otherwise we'd be dead. 5 intruders, 1 simple NG cannot deal with that. Alright, we'll have Eyedicious clean this up. Whew. He just strafes his way back. Decent, I'll take it. Take it and run. Oh, he doesn't power up unless... Okay, so something has to be active, or else he won't power up. Or regain health. However you want to see it. Interesting. I mean, I don't want to sit around here forever, so I won't. That's going to be annoying, though. He'll probably just get trashed if I don't keep him repaired up. Oh, well. Ah, well. It's always gutted when you get boarded, because you don't get anything for your troubles. Nebula is unpleasant, especially with our ship's layout. And this is a horrible place for the exit to be. It's so far away from the end point. So we see a small station refitted with hundreds of repair drones. Now I think we've only taken 3 bits of damage. I don't think it's worth 10 scrap to repair 3 bits. So we're just going to ignore that station. Is it 3? Maybe 4? I don't know, I'm not very good at measuring distance, but we'll ignore it nonetheless. You got 4 damage, Jake. Well, then it would have been worth it, but too bad. Alright, we're getting a whole lot of utterly terrible jumps here. Well, that is phenomenal. For this ship, a drone recovery arm is one of the best things we could hope for. Zoltan Academy sits docked. They're happy to show you the fruits of their labor. Yeah, that could save this run. We can go drone crazy with this. No, definitely not this. This is rubbish. But this, the drone recovery arm. When we go crazy with deploying drones, like we could have 3 attack drones, for example. And we could deploy them every single jump and get the drone parts back. An unorthodox build, to say the least. It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it's only an unmanned craft. Nothing to be terribly worried about, except for how I'm not manning my everything. We need that thing not to hit us. Undeserved. You know, like mostly everything I do. Alright, decent materials as well there. Happy days, very happy days. There's not much I can really see worth upgrading the ship with, except perhaps some better engines at this point. We should probably save up our money and start making gestures towards a heavy drone build. I don't see an easy way to get around here. Maybe dip, bip, and then we try to reach around the back. We can do a few more jumps here though. The drone isn't looking for you. Well, I'm looking for its shields, and I'm finding nout. Can't have those weapons hitting us whatsoever. Dodge like you mean it. Oh, I didn't really need those shields whatsoever, so that's not a big deal. We will, however, get it repaired. Easy money. I'm liking the scrap, and it is very tempting to invest in some better engines, but we're saving it up for now. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's being tight-fisted. So we jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows. Do we manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, or do we avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed? This question goes to you, Captain Eyedicious. 3 fire drones, that would be so... Eyedicious says we search for friends. Despite your caution, the lack of detection equipment allows debris to crash into your ship, damaging the hull. But for our troubles, we get 4 fuel, 4 rockets, and 8 scrap, so I'd definitely say that's a net gain for us. Except the staggering lack of oxygen right now, so let's get that fixed up, shall we? I mean, you see repair drones in the game, and you think, but they're actually really quite good, especially for this build. Let's get those shields to max and get out of dodge. Am I even going to have enough time to get to the exit beacon? 1, 2, 3, 4, and away. We can't do that. But I definitely don't want to go to the exit beacon so empty-handed. We're going to do a long jump around, and we will fight the rebels. Don't risk it, says Sojourns. Well, too late. What appears to be a Zoltan science ship requests permission to dock. Do we dock with them, or simply keep our distance, you know, on our ship that has no oxygen whatsoever? DCG KTAC sums it up. What a crap sector. Eyedicious says, yeah, let's have them dock. We've been studying the relations between species and have determined that Federation has potential for a net positive. I certainly don't mind gifts that involve extra fuel. Let's keep it moving. Get oxygen, let's get all the weapons, because I'll forget about them otherwise, and we keep on keeping on. Now, if we arrive at the exit beacon, I'm going to shove everything we can into engines, because we're going to get out of there as quickly as we can. The Mantis, they're here, please! Okay, so, yeah, I don't disagree the Manti are here, and I don't disagree that we're very glad anti-personnel drone is with us. I do disagree with the very idea that we might survive this, so anti-personnel drone get going. Possibly open up everything except for... here. God, I wish I'd bought better doors now. They're doing some weird stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Thankfully, really thankfully, it was just one of them. Alright, so what am I not having? I don't like them attacking me, but I also don't like them dodging. Oh, Crivens, you're gonna die there, aren't you? Why is my oxygen off? God damn. Well, I'm glad I took down their weapons now. Right, let's not have them do that to us ever again. Alright. Whew. Too close for comfort. Suddenly wanting those better doors. Actually, given the situation, it would probably be better have you... no, I'm not sure what the best situation is yet. I'm glad you were up to full health, though, for it. Jake, doors might be a prudent upgrade. Yeah, but we could also just risk it. And I like a good risk. I mean, power would also be amazing right now. What happens if your sole crew member gets mind-controlled? Then you have to pray he doesn't die. So, it appears a distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon, and we're sensing a single life form. Do we investigate, or simply ignore this signal? Wouldn't risk it in NGB. NGB is a huge risk. What with the, you know, one crew member and all that. This ain't so risky, though. Eyedicious wants us to investigate this. And we've got a lone survivor. Will we have him join our crew? Or do we take him to a nearby planet in this system? What's it going to be? A lone survivor. Eyedicious jumps in saying, "Join! Welcome aboard, Charlie!" Oh man, I'm torn. He's good at piloting, but he's also a walking battery. I think he's going to man our engines, so we free up some power there. Fantastic, but Charlie is very unbecoming as a name for a Zoltan man. And Stephen Heck says, "I'd like to join the crew." Well, Heck, welcome aboard. Whew, it's a shame that Eyedicious, his piloting skills are not quite there, but we gotta make do with what we've got, even if it isn't much. Ship's looking okay. The lack of oxygen is worrying, but yeah, we would never have made it to the exit beacon, so I guess we go 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, potentially one of these, who's to say? Let's keep on grooving. At least we got a bit more dodge now. This must be one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships, and it has cloaking, and unfortunately for us, it's got rockets. We need to not shoot those rockets. Okay, well, that's a very great bit for it to shoot. That's also great. And it won't be cloaking away anytime soon. Although, strangely enough, I can't see it anymore. Loads of fuel, just drowning in fuel right now, which is pretty awesome. The exit beacon now gets swallowed up, which is a little unnerving for us. And good, that place is looking fine. It's kind of tempting to invest in those better engines. The extra dodge for that relatively small amount is pretty good, and let's face it, we're going to need it anyway. Yeah, I'll take a cheeky little bit for it. And just like that, evasion has gone up from 10 to 25. It means we dodge 1 in 4 for the fools out there. You jump into the debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser, and an NG escort takes us for the attacker and retaliate. Okay, thank God we got level 2 shields when we did. This is another case of we can relax, because they cannot hurt us even if they tried. The NG are really good at repairing, so it's highly unlikely we're going to kill them with attacks to the oxygen bay. But that's not to say it's not worth trying. Ugh. Not worth trying. I mean, just check the speed at which they repair that thing. That's more like it. Yeah, they're almost certainly going to have that repaired. Away it goes. Oh, useful's one way to put it. Oh god. It's going to be one hell of a fight getting out of this system. So we receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp a few jumps away from us. Can you help? The only way you can help with this is if you have fire bombs or fire beam. I assure you, other things won't really help. Regardless, we could pledge. Who knows? We might find a fire bomb floating through space. Is there something else that you can use for this? I don't think there is, but what do I know? Jake, our sensor's a high priority for you. Not really. Captain Eyedicious wants to pledge regardless, so sure. Hey, it gives us free scrap, so good thing. Now we have to go to the exit beacon. I assure you this is going to go unpleasantly, so let's get as much FTL speed as we can. And prepare to die. Biobeam probably. Not sure, I don't think it can. Okay, so we found the exit beacon. They have a goddamn Vulcan. Alright, high priority is disabling that Vulcan. We need all of our shots to hit if we want that to happen. Even then, it's not a given. That's not good. ABS locked on us. Speaking of not good. Okay, thankfully, and I really mean that, we managed to dodge. Alright, that's good. Damn it. Their rate of fire is really picking up. We gotta get out of here right now. The question is, to our Captain Eyedicious, are we gonna hit up the uncharted Nebula or the Mantis control? Now, as you know, we're really well equipped for boarding parties. So those Manti won't know what hit them. Yeah, the weak and spongy fist of an Engie. Or we can make our way to Uncharted Nebula, where there are going to be mind-controlling slugs, most likely. Eyedicious wishes to go to the Uncharted Nebula, and just like that, away we go. Which is good timing, because the enemy just managed to pick up their flak cannon, their Vulcan, up to full speed. This nebula must have been an important hub at one point. Placing all these jump beacons would be no easy task, but now it's hardly navigable. Oh well, let's do this. Probably going to be a whole load of nothing around here. The game has not been particularly kind. Why would it start now? An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station, but no functioning sensors, so it's impossible to tell what's inside. Do we attack it or do we avoid it? They have rockets. We have no defense against rockets. I sure wish I had, you know, 3 drones that can attack and or defend us. Not that our weaponry is that bad, but if the enemy has decent shields, we're at a loss. Let's make all of their systems non-functional. Attack. Okay, they have fire beam, and they can fire twice, so we have issues. Well, that's pretty damn good. Also pretty good. That less than good. Doors are no problem though, but maybe we can sacrifice oxygen for a bit just to get it repaired up. Damn. Double damn. Continue being awesome at dodging, guys. Because they sure are. Well, you listened to me. I can get behind that. Don't worry, they'll run out of rockets soon. Also, our dodging is going sublime here. Thanks, guys. You saved us. And Heck might be a decent pilot, but he's learning how to man those engines like a boss. Sacrifice some engine for glorious oxygen? Absolutely not. We could survive without oxygen, but I was not willing to leave anything to chance. Or at least more than necessary to chance when it came to dodging those rockets. There we go. No more dodging for you. Let's make it no more shields for you either. That's ill-timed. Son of a gun. Did they just, Okay, well, first of all, we salvage what we can, we investigate the station, and it's stripped bloody clean. You can actually stun repair drones, that's kind of cool. Even so, though. Air, please put that fire out. Whew. If only I could name the repair drones. Alright, there we go. All is relatively well. You know, except for the whole there was nothing there part. That was unpleasant. There's our quest. There's very little point in going there unless we manage to find some amazing firebomb. Oh, prayers have been answered. Defense Drone Mark II. It's extremely good. It's also extremely frustrating. Alright. Now by doing that, I think we lose one of these guys that we had deployed. But we become extremely defensive, and we can deploy it whenever we want. I mean, we could do it right now for a laugh, but I mean, we don't have the power. It shoots down oncoming rockets and oncoming lasers. Hot damn, it's good. And it could save the run. So a rock armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings. But when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid, leave. Now we have very, very little power, and they have a flak cannon Mark II. Are we going to be picking a fight with these guys, or are we going to sod right off? That flak cannon will shoot 7 bits of crap at us, and it looks like they have a heavy laser Mark I as well. Eyedicious, coward that he is, simply wishes to leave. It doesn't matter what Stephen Heck says, although he does say arm the weapons. It seems that Captain Eyedicious is willing to kneel to these rock scouts. And when there's a tie, we always go with the captain, so we leave him. There we go. Let's actually make sure our shields are fully charged up before we go. Sorry, Stephen, we got 45% hull, says Eyedicious. That's a good reason. You cross paths with an advanced scout. Oh god, they're... Oh. First of all, they're trying to hack us to bits. However, not a problem for Defense Drone Mark II. Watch as it shoots everything to death. We don't even need to dodge. Boom. Just try that again. Feels good. It feels amazing. Of course, the most amazing thing is that we get the defense drone back every time we jump. Oh, it's so damn good. Unfortunately, it drinks power like no tomorrow, but that's okay. We can live with that. So do we make our way towards the quest and safe in the knowledge that we can't do anything with it? I guess we can at least try. Okay, nothing going on. That's a damn shame. Is there anything worth spending our everything on? I mean, this defense drone is worth basing our entire strategy around. It could save the day. You spot a rebel ship in the Nebula. and stay off the radar. Should we engage, we can either stay hidden or prepare to chase them. Save the scrap for hull repairing. Okay, so our captain is really cowardly. He wants to spare his ship at all cost. The enemy has Flak Mark II and Burst Mark II. That's terrifying. Nonetheless, the captain insists that we engage because taking 10 shots in a row is something that does not faze him. We prepare to chase. You follow their vapor trails. 6 o'clock, weapons hot. Maybe the doors now. There's a lot to be terrified of here. Let's hope we can annihilate one of their weapons. Thank Cravens for that. We dare not have them unload on us with that. Oh! Oh, I think we just did some horrible things to them. I think we're about to check that medibay. The day is yours. Show us your honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. I think, just a hunch, we've almost killed them. Will we accept their surrender or not accept their offer? Will it be Captain Eyedicious? Honor only in death. That sounds like we do not accept surrender to me. Alright, so they just went away to heal. It's a shame we can't, you know, destroy that as well. I think we can. Totally can. I think they're trying to fix it. If they manage to fix it, then there's no point carrying on this escape. Okay. Hop. Yeah, I'd count that as useful. Let's carry on our merry way. 1, 2, and then take the top, or... I mean, this quest marker is useless to us because we can't do anything against the Manti. 1, 2, 3, check out some more. Let's do this. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump hulls of the Mantis ship and they hail you, "Pah! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula very dangerous. Next time humans all die." Well, we are humanoid, not human. The question is, will there be a next time? Do we open fire, or is the place too dangerous? They have some strange ion weapon that I'm not familiar with, as well as rockets, but check that defense drone. Stephen Heck says fire, and Eyedicious simply points up to die rebel scum, unaware that I can't even read that. There won't be a next time. Open fire. Alright, so once again, there's no real need for us to dodge. I do wish I had a bit more power here, though. So forget the... Oh, it only uses 3. I thought this needed 4. Oh, well. Well, well, well. Now, if there are Manti there, Manti are very not good at repairing things. So with a bit of luck, we can set some fires or something. Love how fast that thing is at shooting. And they have a clone bay, however, so it's unlikely we'll be able to, you know, kill everybody. We can try, though. Can always try. Trying is free. Can't touch us. This thing just is so fast at shooting compared to a defense drone one. Oh, they can try to repair that. I'm gonna watch with interest to see what they do. Okay, you shoot ions as well. That's interesting to me. Right, regrettably, I don't think I can kill them much as I would like to. Oh well. As in, not kill them and spare the ship, obviously. Ship goes down, we're all very happy, of course, chuffed with ourselves. There's a store. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want that store. We can do you, then you, then you, and then do like all this stuff. That sounds like fun. NG ship being so small helps the defense drone work well indeed. Okay, that was a bummer of a jump, but let's go to the store and see what we can get. We can at the very least sell one of our system repair drones. Purpose, mutually beneficial exchange of properties. It smells like a bargain from these NG. First off, before we do anything, goodbye system repair drone. Goodbye drone reactor booster, unless... Okay, shipboard drones. Feh. Goodbye. Drone recovery arm, never getting rid of that. So good. So, what do we have? Nah. Nah. No. Definitely not. Probably not. No. And no. I'm just not really sold on any of these. Hull smash is pretty good for dealing out the damage, but we should be focusing on decent drones here. Turn this into a boarding run, Jake. I'd rather not. I mean, we have 2 crew. 2. Emma's very tempting, so is Zas. I mean, Emma gets this extra power, which is always good. Zas is a rockman, which is always good. Nothing I really want to sell right now. The anti-personnel drone is, strangely enough, something I want to keep around. I mean, we could actually get both of these crew if we're that way inclined, but I'm not entirely convinced we are. Walking battery, always good. Rock person, great for some events. And thus it is done. Okay, so we're going to need 2 crew members here. First off, walking battery is going to go and man the shields, because we're almost always going to have shields running. And Zas on the weapons. Now we can actually put up something that resembles a defense. My lungs are ready. Okay, so for that cracking line... Damn it, Foo can be our... What? Why do you have a lowercase starting letter? That just makes no sense. You can be our walking battery, and the pile of rubble is going to be Andre Kroon. Never seen you around, but I am pretty blind. Alright, finally, something that resembles a crew. Did wipe our scrap, but we can win wars of attrition at the very least. Those rebels are catching on us faster than I'd anticipated. So, black market weapons dealer spins you a tale of the dangers of the Nebula before pushing his wares. Do we attack or ignore this ship? As long as our shields hold, they simply cannot touch us, so we should be fairly confident that we're okay here. It's a very Dutch name. Well, if you say so. Jake, sell them some Black Death. Charge in, guns blazing. Guess we're attacking this ship then. However, we're going to need that defense drone operational. If, well, let's just say I don't want any of their anything hitting us right now. Alright, that's decent. It'll be more decent if we take down that shield of theirs. Thankfully, they will eventually run out of rockets, but the worst case scenario for us is... Oh, it's not that. Worst case scenario is that they hit us with the rocket and the ion at the same time. Take everything we have. Let's both forget this happened. It's not the best deal I've ever seen. We don't need rockets, and we don't need drone parts anymore. The only way we're realistically going to lose drones is if we get shot right in the defense. Captain weighs in just saying, no surrender. And Super Apartment Friends just says, smoke 'em. They're not on the crew, but with an attitude like that, they probably should be. We do not. Whoa, nice shot. On both accounts. I like this guy a lot. I mean, I don't like being belittled when the game just throws babby levels of support at me, but on the other hand, NGB needs everything it can get. And away they go. Where's that super weapon? It's nowhere to be found. But a decent haulage of scrap. 1, 2, 3 out, potentially. We'll see how it goes. They had no weapons all. Okay, so we jump into a sector of Nebula beset by a plasma storm, and an automated rebel scout is moving in to attack us. Do we attempt to outrun it, or do we simply fight the thing to death? We don't have a lot of power, but we have a couple of walking batteries. Always takes the edge off of these plasma storms. No Air Guy, who seems very fitting for this kind of run, says it looks like a promising run now. It could be. Don't be a coward. Fight. No surrender. Looks like we're preparing for a fight. Even the captain says, slap them down. Okay, we will actually need... I don't think we need to dodge where we are, but a bit of dodging is always handy. No, let's not risk it for a biscuit. Walking battery, you get right into there on the weapons, so we can spare something for our shields. Everybody hold your breath. Oh, shoot, this leaves us nothing for the defense drone. Oh well, continue to hold your breath. Gonna take that down and then eliminate their ability to shoot us. Oh, or so I thought. Not eating that, thanks. And now we don't need more than one bit of shield, so let's oxygenate. I'm sure our crew will be happy for that. You know, why are you on the shields when you're better at engines, I wonder? We'll sort that out after this is done. You know, after they stop dodging us. Like the fool they are. And now they're dead. Oh wait, my mistake. We need another shot in. Andre looks like he has no idea what he's doing, but he's actually making a good bit of work on it. Nice. So everybody find your correct positions. Damn it. Foo, decent on the engines. Heck, you're just going to be pretty crap at everything at this rate. Eyedicious finally learning how to handle this bucket of junk. Alright, let's kill and keep moving. Distressed bacon. I will always help them. Jake, would you say NGB is the most unlikely to go well? Yes, I would, King Asterix. It's a horrible ship. So we've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space, and it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Distress beacon is active, but we don't know who's on board. Should we prepare to board and investigate, or do we ignore this ship altogether? Captain wishes to investigate. Feel a bit iffy with only level 1 medibay. Probably going to level that up soon, because it might, you know, get us killed. Alright, board and kill, say people. Well, despite the grisly scene, you find one survivor crewman locked in the freezer. Yes, crewman Nicola. Almost perfectly preserved and apparently overlooked by the starving crew. Well, hot damn. Hungry crew eating each other. But hey, human crewmate, and they're decent at shields. So, there's your new job, and Heck gets moved yet again. But to where? Where do we best need this walking battery? And the engines already have it. If anywhere, I guess you're best placed in the shields as well. It's very unlikely that we want 0 shields active. Either that or you could just sit there looking at the weapons, but I don't agree with that. I just feel so uneasy with low-level Medibay because it helps out with a lot of events, so I'm going to have that leveled up. Would like to get more power as well, but hey, a couple of walking batteries is nice. The question is, what is our frozen cave woman going to be? Nicola isn't too great a name. I like this no air guy's jib, so that's going to be you. We're trusting you with our lives on the shield there, so don't let us down. Meanwhile, I'm going to carry on to the exit beacon. Jake, if you have 2 Zoltans in the shields, your shields can't die to ion damage. What? Well, I think heck has gone full circle at this rate. You jump into a calmer part of the nebula, but your relief fades. The rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves to attack. Hey, doesn't that go the other way as well? Like our engines can't fully die, and neither can they? Okay, but yeah, you make an excellent point. I know you're good at engines, but... no air guy is good at shield, but that is a very good reason to have you guys switched. Good, now everybody remember where you are. I don't know, I think this thing takes a little bit of time to level up, so we'll be safe, at least for a little while. Wow. I don't like this enemy ship now. There we go. And now it's dead. Whilst Andre learns a lot about functioning these weapons, it's a good part about having 3 things going pretty quickly. To level up the weapons guy pretty soon. Maybe have Heck on the shield's control since he will XP on it. Damity is the only one with any experience on the shields. Alright, let's get out of here. Skedaddle if you will. So, question to the captain. Note that the fuel really took a nosedive this time. Do we go to the NG's homeworlds or to the rock-controlled planet? I like the variety of crew we have here. We could take on either of these. The rocks fight heavily with rockets, so we can laugh at them. The NG, we can laugh at them anyway. Captain wishes to go to the rock control. Does give us the most options here as well, so won't hold that against you. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races. You should tread carefully. Roger that. First off to the distressed bacon. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread. They're setting up a quarantine, but a riot has broken out. Do we send in the rock, do we send in the NG, or do we use our advanced Medibay? Pro tip, advanced Medibay gets us the best results here. We can synthesize a cure for them. You know, when you got a ship this good, we're always going to win here. Alright, seems we got people wanting us to use our Medibay. We're going to synthesize that cure. You're quickly able to inform the colony's leaders of your success in reverse engineering. Thank you so much! And they give us some decent payment. If we had NG Ship A, we could have completely cured the whole planet with nanobots. Always good. Synth them some cure sugar. That's why we upgrade that Medibay. You arrive and detect signs of battle, but nothing that we're going to involve ourselves with. Store there, very tempting, but we have nothing I'm particularly keen on selling, and for 50 scrap, I can't imagine they have anything that we're going to want to buy, so let's carry on making more money rather than spending it. We'll do to make our way down, or maybe just Music in rock area is so good, always makes me feel feelings. You notice a rock ship performing combat exercise, however, they quickly change their course to engage your ship. They treat unregistered alien ships as handy target That's not rockets. That's the third level 2 flak we've seen. Terrifying. Dodge is good, but so is not getting hit whatsoever. Also, we can't really get through those shields all that easily. We can try. Alright, we need... oh, crap. Alright, do your bloody best. Well, it was an attempt. These guys have a lot of dodge, or I'm just very unlucky today. Okay, I'd rather they just couldn't dodge first. Ah! Also, ah. There we go. Now they can't dodge at least. If they keep going for my shields and it looks like they will, then I'm going to be in a bad state. Maybe we should get you guys healed up instead, although it will drag out our energy. We have a lot of problems here. And we just undid some of it, but their flak is still going to hit us pretty hard. Flak shreds shields like they're not even there. Right, well, Damfu is the most likely to die here, so get that dealt with. Otherwise, we need to dodge as best we can. We got lucky there. We got damn lucky. Okay, they can dodge again, which is muckle unfortunate. Let's deal with that whilst we can. Get shields as best we can get them as well, and repair drone, you're good at what you do, so keep doing it please. That's a whole load off my mind. The rock ship hails enough. We were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proven as much. Take this, leave us in peace. Do we accept this paltry offer, or do we simply not accept surrender? Stephen Heck says you really should focus on destroying weapon systems first, then more. If we take down the piloting, they can't dodge, and that ensures that the second volley will hit their mark. Very much worth it in my opinion. Also means we can hit the next ion usually. No surrender, they caused far too much damage. Make them pay. Roger. Okay, so nice job anti-personnel guy, but we really gotta... well, there's lots of things we gotta do. Destroy them first. At the very least we can get ourselves repaired with that sweet money, but... Lack of power is really starting to hurt us. Okay, another store and a distress beacon. I hate to give up a store when we're this low on... It's not impossible that we can make our way back to this distress beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, I agree. We could certainly do with some repairs. Your Federation? We weren't sure we'd see a friendly face again. There's little business here. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Not for sensors, not for backup battery. Definitely for cloaking, but we can't afford it. Definitely for flak. Not sure if we can afford it. I mean, flak is pretty amazing. Pretty damn amazing. But it's drones that we need. Could take a flak and get rid of one of our heavies. Yeah, I think that seems very worth our time. And the rest is going on some much needed repairs. Now I know what you're thinking, we can't power all these at once, and you're right. Flak is probably better than heavy ion at this point though. Flak will shred shields and heavy laser will do the rest. Yeah, these two are a pretty good combination. I would like to get Ion in on the mix, but you can't win them all. Okay. Flag plus doors equals win. Not getting those doors. Oh my! The burnt out hull of a rock mine layer drifts by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine. It automatically... An automated drone that drills into ships' hulls before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. Well, it's got to try and evade. Okay, oh, the ship's turning circle proves too wide, and it bites down. It's chewing through the armor. We've got to defuse that thing. Your crew member dons a spacesuit and exits the airlock. We don't know who. Do we cut the red wire or the blue wire? We don't have long to decide here. Probably a 50% chance that one of you is gonna die. No air guy wants to do the blue. Stephen Heck wants to do the red. Captain wants to do the blue. And Raccoon wants to do the blue. No! No air guy wanted to do the blue, and for that, he's dead. Spinning off towards a nearby sun. Oh well. Wow, that was a lot of damage. So, Heck, you're still good with the engines, right? Well, he's not very good, but he's getting there anyway. Because Damn Fu is slightly better on shields. Heck can learn about the engines. Yeah, on-the-job training and all that. Okay, that was awful. Huge amount of damage. Loss of crew on a very tight-for-crew ship. At least that's not one of the crew members we paid for. That would be intolerable. Nothing much going on. Disappointing. So's being back in single digits fuel. So was being back in single digits fuel. Alright, what's the thing going on here? Single life form down here. Well, we can either investigate or ignore the signal. Now that we have our leveled up mini-bay though, we might be finding the corpse of No Air Guy. If we really want to. The thing about No Air Guy is that we found them frozen, and now they freeze in the deep depths of space. We investigate, so says our crew, and, well, we find a lone survivor. Do we have him join up or bring him back to a nearby planet where his family resides? Which does net you a reward and potentially some hull fixing. So there is a decision to be made here. It's how it was meant to be, says No Air Guy. Join, of course, says the captain. Alright. Whoa, space radiation. It does crazy things to a guy. Ain't that right? No Air Guy. Welcome back, Walking Battery. And is it just me, or did you learn a thing or two whilst you were being blasted out in space? I think you did. Alright, there we go. Fan-bloody-tastic. It's good to know their shields can't go down from Ion. Thanks for telling me that, whoever told me that. Let's keep on keeping on. No Air Guy adapts such a shade of green whilst floating through space there. You find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it, but we don't know why it's there in the first place. Do we strip or do we leave it alone? I mean, I do like stripping, but it's not my call to make right now. It's up to our captain and their crew. One more Zoltan and we can... what? Strip it. It's scrap. Very well. Yeah, no one bothers us. Tempting to get power, tempting to get more weapon, but we can't afford it yet, so let's keep on keeping on. You arrive in the system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian. Detect its message from the civilian ship. It's on a distress frequency. Do we aid them? Do we stay the hell out of this? What's it gonna be? Oh, Whist, the card game. I see what you're on about. The whiz confused me clearly. No air guy says air, but he has no air, so I'm confused. But as the guy that just came back, clearly they are one to say we gotta aid them. Is that the 4th Flak Mark II we've ran into? Because it's getting something resembling ridiculous now. Oh well, we have the power to defend ourselves, so let's use it. Oh jeez, that's gonna hurt us. Whoa, okay. Not happy with the situation at hand. Did that even do any damage to the ship? Not sure if it did. Oh, well, of course it took that, but did it actually do 2 bits of damage to us there, I wonder? Oh well, whatever the case. Oh, Jesus, I got cloaking as well? Thank God. That's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad. Oh, shoot. Heavy laser's faster than I thought. What? Alright, we don't need to breathe if it means system repair drone can get to work here. There we go. They resist damage on it as well. This is just crazy. Just crazy. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. That's particularly not good. Our lack of offensive capabilities are getting kind of horrible right now. Damn it. Oh, jeez, they are slaughtering us here. If they're in a position to smack us with another, I would probably be first in line to get out of there. There we go. We have a slight chance now. They're probably gonna cloak. Oh, well, that's nice. They're still pretty. Yeah, there we go. So fire has finally eliminated their weapons system. We're in a bad spot with no store. Well, let's put them in a bad spot. They've resisted the heavy laser as well. Oh, dearie me. I think the game just changed for us. We won ourselves a combat drone Mark II. They're incredibly good. Let's contact that civilian ship. And they give us a hefty amount of scrap. Now, combat drone Mark II requires a butt-ton of power. We have something that resembles a butt-ton of power right now. It's a case of either or, but hot damn, that could change the game for us. 2 Mark II drones. Awesome, but our ship is being held together with sheer power of will. Don't like having to keep jumping when we need to make our way to a store ASAP. But gotta keep going here. Oh no, no, not the fires. Even out here you follow us, we wish only to be left alone. Oh no! Why? Dear God, why? The 5th flak Mark II that we gotta fight. We are out of here on the double. I mean, I highly, highly doubt we're going to be able to stop it from firing. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, no, 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 okay. We have a lot of potential problems here. I think we should open this up in case we get hammered with fire. Otherwise, we're out of here. Okay, it didn't do any real damage to us, but I still don't like what it is doing there. Rockman, help put it out. Alright, excellent. Yeah, we're getting out of... No, dearie me, that's bad. That did not look like it would be taken over, but it is. Okay. We've got sizable problems right now. Okay. Okay. I mean, we can't even hurt them. There's very little point in even having our weapons active. I mean, unless we had combat drone as well. And when we jump, we take those back. So that's a thought. Might be able to make something of it, but oxygen's already pretty low. Well, still, hold your breath, everybody. Let's be thankful for what we just managed there. And we gotta pray we dodge this. That was not dodging! Alright, we are out of here. The question is, are we hitting up the civilians? Or do we go to the Engi-controlled sector? Engi's pretty friendly. Civilians tend to have stores. The ship is about to explode here, so what's it gonna be? The captain insists that we hit up the civvies, but the captain is known for his cowardice. We gotta get away. Alright, well, we also gotta oxygenate our entire ship here. Open up, let everybody breathe. That sounds like we have a breach. Of course we do. They shot a hole right through here. There we go. We will survive. Engi and Civi have the same amount of stores. Well, let's hope we get one. Oh, no. Well, it's unlikely to be hiding around the Nebula. But the Nebula will get us so many more jumps. Not that that matters at all if we get shot even once by something stronger than a basic laser. Well, we're not in the best of times right now. Okay guys, remember our situation when you take these options now. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you, and judging from the fact that it's trying to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Do we attack this pirate or ignore the ship? Could be signing the deaths of everybody here, so make your choice as well. Eyedicious says ignore, nope, nope, nope. Andre Kuhn also says ignore, as does No Air Guy, but Stephen Heck wants us to attack. Thankfully, we don't listen to this, that oddball. We need that store. This will open up most options for us. And then we can do here to even open up even more. That's what we're going to do, because we have little option. So a black market weapons trader spins you tales of the dangers of the Nebula before pushing his wares. It's very unlikely that he can kill us with what he has. Very unlikely. but it's not impossible. Depends how synergized his volleys are. He can kill you. Yeah, that's true. He's got 3 shots from his laser, 1 from his heavy laser, and 1 shot from that will kill us, and his unknown rocket launcher. Stephen Heck and Air Guy and Andre all wish to attack. And that could be our death sentence. We attack the ship. Oh boy. Okay, there are problems associated with this. Let's get our attack drone going so we can very quickly try to take care of its overshield. I said try, I didn't say succeed. Alright. Unfortunately, his volleys are so fast. There we go. We got a lot less to worry about now. I mean, we're not out of the blue, but we have less to worry about, and less is more. Now, do I want to have an easier time with what exactly? Not getting shot is quite nice. You've made your point, we are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. Burst Laser Mark 1, a metric bollock ton of scrap, 6 fuel, 6 rockets. Do we take it, or do we not accept surrender? That's a hell of a lot. That's the best bribe I think I've ever seen in the game. Andre Kroon says, take the deal. We took no damage here. An excellent decision from our crew here. Dammit Fu also says, take it, so does the no air guy. Holy... yes! We live to fight another day, crew. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment. It's expensive, but we... oh, that's so good. That, coupled with attack drone, is amazing. So is cloaking, but, you know, can't really buy that. We could sell Heavy Ion and buy Ion Blast Mark II. It's just better. And we can sell Anti-Personnel Drone, and we can sell Burst Laser. Yeah. If we have Heavy Ion and Flak and Heavy Laser, that's a winning combination right there. Jake, fix your ship up first. Yeah, let's not be hasty here. Goodbye Anti-Personnel Drone. Goodbye Burst Laser Mark 1. And with a heavy heart, goodbye Heavy Ion, because it takes 13 seconds to shoot. This one takes 4. It's just so damn good. So yeah, goodbye Heavy Ion. Welcome to the fray, Ion Blast Mark II. I would love that cloaking, but we have really got to have a functioning ship right now. There we go. Another defense drone, not necessary. Rubbish, and we already have one. I mean, we don't have many things here. We've got 2 spaces, although I would love to have cloaking as one of them. Can't afford it right now, but that's not to say we can't afford it in the future. Well, you know, can't buy any of this stuff now. We're not interested in this. We have plenty of all of these. I say we're on a pretty good place right now. We need more power, and I would love to get more going with the drones so we can just slaughter anything we find. So yeah, better reactor is a good call. But so too would a better weapon so that we can have Flak and Super Ion going. Look at that. The Ion Blast just constantly takes down their shields and the Flak destroys them. And then the heavy laser can come in and deal 2 damage whenever it feels like, on top of that when we upgrade it next time, and there will be a next time. Couple that with combat too, if we can go on the offensive, and defense if we need to offset. Yeah. This is pretty good. Oh, and another store. Kinda wish I'd checked it out now, but we can go up, check all of these, and then go down and check some of these maybe? Maybe down, but first is... no. No, up. Up and all kinds of round. Yeah, our shields are pretty crap, and we're not... well, we're relying on defense drone 2 here. It's worrying that rebels have penetrated. Yes, it is. Oh, that's also a little worrying. Kinda wishing I had a bit more power for my everything right now. However, it's what defense is for. We are going to auto-fire against those shields like no tomorrow. Okay. They're about to volley us, and I don't like that. Ooh, that was undeserved. Please don't do that again. Good job, Flag. Damn good job. Now don't have them cloaking on us anymore, it's very annoying. You tried. Now this is going to level up you really fast, so we'll be at 20% extra weapon charge very soon. Which is very promising. Okay, they are now out of rockets. That helps us out. Either that or I did more damage to that than I realized. Okay, that's exactly what happened. Oh no, they're gonna volley us. I want maximum dodge here. Heavens knows how this stuff goes. Alright, please stop shooting me. Yeah, they're not really receptive to my ideas here. Yeah, this defense drone is saving us. Without it, we'd be long dead. But it wouldn't be the same run with it without it, so who knows, we might have focused on other things. Alright, at least their cloaking isn't going to be quite so irritating anymore. It's still going to be there, though. If only we could rename the drones, it would be MVP Defense. Alright, next shot's a killer. Downside of Flak 2, for sure, it's very inaccurate. There we go, it's more of a shield shredder. When you have Ion Blast, sometimes Heavy Laser could be better. Which is why I want to have both going, that would be magical. Also, if you target a 2x2 room, you're almost certain to make the hit. Alright, let's keep on going. I want more weapons, but I also want more shields. It's a difficult choice to make. So a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the Nebula at the beacon. Before you have time to contact them, they fade. Do we follow them, or do we keep our position? They can surely handle themselves if they are Federation. Jakey throwing rock to the enemy ship. Well, just ask Andre. I think he's lost some weight here. Turns out we're going to stalk them. And it's hopeless. Well, we had no sensors, so it's hardly surprising. Okay, goodbye a lot of our power here. We're beset by a plasma storm and an automated rebel scout is stationed, moving in to attack. Do we fight it? Do we outrun it? Thankfully we have 3 walking batteries, so this isn't quite as impactful to us as it could otherwise be. Still, we could try to avoid the fight. Stephen Heck wants to fight. And he's the only one weighing in here, so, okay, Captain says give them the fighting. There we go then. Okay. Sure, I'm glad we can pretty much ignore the problems with, you know, maybe we can make do with only 1 bit of shielding. And then... I was hoping we could ion blast them and combat them, which would be ideal. That would mean no dodging whatsoever. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You get in there, so we can do that. And then we use our extra power to blast them out the sky. And when they start shooting us, which they of course will, because they're just nasty like that, we're gonna have defense pick up the pieces. Oh, well, we're gonna try to have defense pick up the pieces. Now we can't even shoot at the guy. We're gonna need extra shielding then. And the ability to dodge. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. Also, we have a fire somewhere. I can't tell where, but we're gonna have to not worry about it. I think it's somewhere around there. Hopefully it doesn't spread into the weapons bay. Because, yeah, we gotta take this guy down on the double. Okay, that's good. Just keep peppering the guy, come on. Where's our shields? Oh, of course, we don't have oxygen for anybody right now. That's a problem. We could stop ion blasting him. We could remove shield. I don't like any of this. Thank God for that. Okay, system repair is go. Having to balance a lot of things that I didn't want to balance there, but we got through with minimal damage. No air guy just reaffirms that he's fine with no air. It's good, because that's all he's getting. A whole load of no air. Phew. What hurt us there was lack of power, which was a given. We were in an ion storm. But I would still be a lot happier if we had better shields. And better weapons, but hey, I just want everything. Let's keep on going. Alright, out of the Ion and into the Mantis hunting grounds. Okay. They can't get through our shields at the very least. They can, however, teleport bombs, and we're going to need Rockman to tear Manti to the ground. What we're going to do, with this in mind, is combat them to death, of course. We don't need to dodge. We can Ion Blast, and I don't know if flak or heavy laser would be better here. I mean, I do love some flacking, so I guess that. However, those doors that they have, they'll be a problem. Sorry, our lack of doors will be something of a problem. Rockman will just... Okay, well, for example, they're in the O2. And he relishes the challenge. Okay, there are two of them. That's a problem for poor old Rocky here. Could always starve them of oxygen as well. which should hopefully make them want to get out, but if I don't assist him, then I'm in for a bad time. Okay, geez, Heck's dying there. Heck can get on the doors instead. And then you can just step out. Phew! Glad that's all it came to. Nice ioning, losers. Oh my, they want our oxygen again, and we're almost dead actually, so I guess you two will go and fight them. Because I really don't want to... Oh, they sent in NG, that's quite hilarious. Okay, well at least their ship is now dead. We're going to need people to deal with this though. Like, I am not having our people dying on my watch. No air guy is certainly not good. Makes me feel pretty uneasy when there's no clone bay to keep everybody barely alive. Almost no life guy. Yeah, if he'd taken one more hit, that would have been toast for you. But he survived worse. Now, I really want those extra shields. The question is what's coming up. If it's a store, then we'll check out what is there first. Otherwise, I would also like better weapons, but better shields and more power seems the priority right now. Alright, now I typically deal with the rebel flagship at this amount of shields, so this is okay. Dit, 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 boom. Or boom, boom. Seems kind of risky. We've not been good with risks before. Ah, distressed bacon. So, their satellite defense has gone haywire, and the repair crew cannot approach without being fired on. They ask for our help to fix or disable it. We have NG crew, we would nail this one, and since we always go with the blue options, that's what we're gonna take, although ion weapon could disable it. Well, I guess the question is for you, do we use ion or NG? I don't know which one gives a better reward. I'm sure something would. One must be better than the other, right? Stephen Heck says, promise to help. Yeah, we're all definitely going to help. People are saying that the NG is better. Ion can fail. Well, if you're to be believed, ex-captain sojourns. Besides, the captain wants to step up and hack it, so there we go. Whoa, well, that looks like huge rewards to me. That looks like extra power to me. Great, now we shouldn't be short again. Let's continue this jump around. Although, 1, 2, 3, 5. I think we can get 4 of these in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just as well. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. That's pretty useless to us. But it does not look well equipped to take us down, except for the fact we know they have drones. How do we even know that? We don't have sensors. Well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're going to charge, as says our captain. Let's bring him down. Okay, that's a little problematic, as is what they have there. So, we're going to eradicate them. Oh, we need yet more power? Glad we have such good shields. My finger always, my ring finger always ends up on the apostrophe instead of number 1. Okay, let's try and shred those shields, see if we can't do some lasting damage to this sucker. Oh boy, now that things look better for us, especially if they're setting us on fire there. I don't have what it takes to get repair drone man on the case as well, so I think I actually want the heavy laser since it's a bit more accurate than the flak. It does 2 damage. And not to knock the flak, but it's inaccurate and it's about to not function anymore. Also gives us more for dodging, which is handy. Okay, that's very promising. No more firebombs for them. Yeah, let's not get no, let's not have them dodge anymore. Dodging's for losers. Guess we're a loser then. Wonderful. Good scrap, updated everything, and we'll get Rockman Scene 2. The increased healing speed also very, very warmly welcomed. A store, huh? An enemy. 1, 2, 3. Guaranteed engagement there, we got nothing to sell. And guaranteed something here as well. I think I like that more. 1, 2, exit. I know we're doubling back on ourselves if we want to do the exit, but a store to us is a waste right now, just to be sure. We've got nothing to sell. I'll take what's behind door number 2 before doing the, Well, you know who doesn't need drone parts? The guy that has the drone recovery arm. Since it's an economical decision, you better believe I'm selling 12 drone parts. Oh, we could almost get all of our weapons going. There's a lot of delicious stuff we could do. Oh well, let's carry on our merry way. So, you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Are we interested in spending 34 of our hard-earned scrap for a useless NG called Lysandra, when Eyedicious prefers to be forever alone there in his cockpit? Do we attack them, or do we simply ignore the slaver scum? Well, Eyedicious, he sees fire in his eyes when he sees NG enslaved like that. He says, attack. Attack the scum. Looks like they're going down. Okay, they have a Vulcan. That's a problem for us, but it would keep defense drone busy, but let's keep them busy. And this is where I think I'd rather have flak going than anything else. I'm gonna need some good shields though, that much is a given. This is such a deadly combination. Shred them shields. We're doing really awful at our whole hitting the enemy thing here. That's going to be a huge problem for us if they end up landing some shots with Vulcan there. So we need to deal damage to it before it starts really heating up, and it's starting to really heat up. Come on, ship! That was too close for comfort. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Are we going to buy into their lies that they're all going to die? Or is surrender not an option? Reza the Killer. Obviously not satisfied in just being a ship in our Patrician 4 playthrough, is stepping up saying, aye, aye, Captain. Surrender is not an option. Never give up. Never surrender. Kill them, says our crew. Looks like surrender's not an option. Time to die. The consistent damage with an attack drone is just delicious and disgusting in equal measure. Many lives were lost, but hey, 45 scrap was gained, so I'd call that a net benefit to society. We can have our full weapons going, so the heavy laser can also weigh in, doing its 2 damage whenever it wants. Otherwise, more power is also good, but was there something else worth hitting up? Depends how much we want to fight the enemy ships. I think we're going to want to fight them a wee bit. But we're going to want to max out our drones, or at least get 7 on it, so we can have defense and combat going. You receive a message from a nearby station, a Federation cruiser. Bold move. Take these delicious supplies. Oh, yes, we will. Okay, now we're going to do some ballsy move here and actually go and fight. Hey, it worked out well last time. I'm sure it'll go good this time as well, because we got to do more jumping. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Well, I see a pike beam, a single-shot laser, an ion, and a double-shot laser, so it is armed. I'll give it that. We could draw straws and surrender, or we will never surrender. I somewhat doubt that our people are going to say yes to that. Andre says, some would say being a slave is worse than death, so I would say no, you know what to do. We will never surrender. Still though, that's an intimidating arrangement they've got there. Nobody needs to breathe. Well, nobody needs to breathe that badly, but I think we'll be okay with what we've got. Yes, let's actually focus on the fight here just a little bit. We actually have a pretty intimidatingly good set of everything. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. Funny, I've heard this before. The question is, are we willing to take on a Mantis, or is surrender not an option? Would be nice to have somebody that can actually fight on board. But on the other hand, this guy could fairly be blown out of the sky for his pompous attitude towards us earlier. Difficult decision, I wouldn't be able to make it easily. The captain wishes to accept, Andre wishes for no surrender. Stephen Heck says nah, which I can't really interpret as an answer, but damn it, Foo says no bugs. And it seems like only the captain is willing to accept this. That's all I can really read. But the captain is being outweighed in this decision, so the pirates are going to have to cool it. Check that dodging. Many lives were probably lost. What do we care? 1, 2, and then we're out of here. It's risky. Hell, it's very risky. Actually, we could go 1, 2, and that's a far less risky move. Although we could go 1, 2, 3. No, there's no way we could get 3. Oh well. Ah, good choice. Free goodies. You detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuers up. We have no scanners, game. In any case, will we aid this civilian ship, or do we stay out of this? In other words, can piracy really be tolerated? Whilst you're puzzling over that one, pour myself a nice drink. It's not easy being the general of all of this. And generals too, military. It's not easy being the Grand Admiral of all of this. Alright, Captain says it's Kool-Aid to the rescue. We're aiding that civilian ship. Powering up and... oh my! Is that the 6th flak cannon Mark II we've ever seen? Because I think it is. This is going to be a bit troublesome for us, to the point where I think we should actually focus on dodging to begin with, whilst we remove their shields. Okay, I need to take down probably their dodging first, and absolutely their ability to use that thing, and then, okay, if we can nail their flak. Damn, they still got a shot in. Okay, evasive maneuvers, everybody. That's as good as we can do. Amazing. Didn't even shred all of our shields, that was good. That's how you nail it with a flak. Okay, we hasten to contact the civilian ship, not before we get our heavy ion back. What do they have to say? Well, the scientists, and they reward us handsomely. This is getting good. It's getting pretty damn good. 2 ions would be pretty amazing at just leveling an enemy's ship. But I feel like heavy laser would probably be more prudent since we can deal more direct damage with it. It's also faster, considerably faster than the heavy ion. So I'm not willing to spend resources on it, since it means we'd also have to power up our weapon system a bit more as well. Jake, please, doors, finally. Well, it's not very expensive. Might as well get piloting while we're here. Can help with some events, you know. Oh yeah, right. We're gonna need to get out of there as quickly as we can, and we're probably gonna need the power with which to do so. And I'm gonna get some oxygen just because why the hell not? Never know when they're just gonna target that. So we're gonna need this on maximum. We don't know if shooting will do us any good, but we can hold our breath and use our defenses or combat as we see fit. Well, into the breach we go. Worst case scenario, they hit the piloting with their anti-ship battery. We must survive long enough against... Oh, thank God, it's just a regular flak. Still, I'm not willing to take any flak from these guys. Rip them to death. Oh dear. We once knew that that defense drone. Alright, combat drone it is then. Anti-ship incoming. I'm not happy with not having full power on the engines, but actually no, if an anti-ship battery is coming in, oh well, that's made a decision for me. Okay, we're so gone. There's no point fighting this one out. Here's the question, though. Do we hit up the abandoned sector, or do we go to the NG-controlled? One of these will give us the option of getting another friendly sector. Friendly in massive inverted commas before the final stand. Abandoned sector brings us Lanius, and the possibility of other horrible sectors. What's it going to be? The captain says, abandoned sector. Stephen Heck is under the very mistaken impression that crew have any say in this. I only gave the crew the say in the first jump. Abandoned sector, here we go, and thankfully we dodged that oncoming missile. There have been a number of reports of advanced ships salvaging the wrecks and abandoned mining facilities in the sector. Could it be that the Lanius have resurfaced? Do we even know what the Lanius are? Gotta hand it, this little system repair drone has survived the entire journey thus far. I hope he continues to make it. Alright. Well, no options here but forward. I want to upgrade to my true calling, says No Air Guy. You've picked up a Lanius vessel drifting in the sector. There is no damage to its hull. It appears to be powered down. Do we scan the ship for life forms with our non-existent scanners, power the weapons to attack, or do we investigate this vessel? What's it going to be? I don't know the answer to that. I am very unfamiliar with all the Lanius events. We have seen some, but my memory is pretty shot all the time. Captain wishes to investigate. Andre wishes to heal up. So what do we got? Captain and Heck for investigate. Air Guy wants to scan. Damn it, Fu and Andre wish to attack. Split between attack and investigate, but Captain went with investigate, so... The vessel appears to be dormant. It's unlikely that the Lanius are on board, but they may be in hibernation. Well, we go for the blue option around here. Navigate carefully or engage autopilot. Strip safely. Oh, I do love stripping safely. We get an excellent haul without waking them up. Wonderful. Okay, Heck, I hear that you're going to be on the Federation's case about my mistreatment of you if I don't heal you up, so there we go. I want to point out how our skills are doing. Andre has mastered shooting. Dammit Fu has almost mastered the shields. Heck, who's been anywhere and everywhere, has figured out how to man the engines, and Eyedicious was naturally born to be grabbing the cockpit. So, we've got options here. I'm going to take this way. This music's so damn good. The Federation science craft is docked to the few Lanius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. Greetings! We've been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lanius. We've been making little headway in deciphering their language. Do we try to help out with our mission, or do we just bugger off? Batteries don't have rights. Well, Captain wishes to ask, Stephen wishes to leave. And no air guy is also willing to help, so what can we do for them? Apparently nothing. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in our database. Do we investigate it or simply ignore it? We have leveled up our medibase, so we don't have much to worry about solitary life forms that we find, unless they cleave our head off like some kind of mantis. Investigate with our telescope, because that's all we've got. We have no sensors. What are we investigating with? You land in an enormous field. The only occupants are small, brightly coloured, six-legged, horse-like animals. I'm going to say now that if you try to do this, the only bad things will happen. Can kill your crew. If you do this, you can get an NG, and if you do this, you just bugger off. So let's not try to sell them. Trust me, I tried to do that a lot in this game. Alright, seems that a crew are picking up on it. Communicate peacefully. And there we go, we grab ourselves an NG, we revive it, and some fuel for a bunch of stuff for our troubles. Let's get those doors working that bit better, and we got a problem. This NG has a crap name. We need to replace it with a much better one. The question is, who is going to be around to save the day? I'm liking the look of this King Asterisk guy. He wants to kill things. Well, kill things by proper door control, and the world will be your oyster. Let's kill and keep moving. Shortly after your arrival, Lanius' ship jumps near the beacon. It begins to move forward towards you. You open wideband communication channel, but you have no idea what's going on. And is that, by chance, the 7th Flak Mark II we've been... Oh, Jesus, is getting somewhere in the region of silly. Well, let's blow these guys out of the sky. Oh, I did not expect boarding from Lanius. Probably should have, given that they have a boarding thing. And we can't fight them with our... This could be troublesome, actually. What are we going to do? I don't like being boarded, but I certainly don't like being shot by what they've got. Okay, well I know that there are two of them, which is troublesome, to say the least. We're going to need to jam it into our oxygen to not face such horrible oxygen troubles. Scanners indicate the Lanius ship is preparing to jump. Don't let them escape. You receive a hail from the ship with a crude translation device spurting, "Stop, stop, stop." Do we accept their offer, or do we simply not accept surrender? Eyedicious, who has taken offense to the whole cowardice situation, yells, "Cowards, no surrender." Well, they just ran away, which is fine by me. Everybody back to your positions. Can't really have those guys running away right now, so let's not have that. Laughable. Away they go, and plenty of scrap into our delicious clutches. Get our crew healed up, back to their positions. I'm liking just about everything with our ship right about now. Sadly, though, to get our drones going with offense and defense, it will cost us another just about 200 scrap. which could similarly be put into shields. But defense trumps shields as long as we can keep our offensive going along with it, so I think we'll try to save up the 200 for that. Of course, if we happen to find Glaive Beam, then, well, all bets are out the window. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes into your screen. Those metal bastards think they can absorb half of our thing, and now they're going to take our ship. The bastards. What were you doing there? Oh, that was your position, right? Oh well, Rockman, go and give them what's for. Oh, did not expect that. These guys are pretty good at beating us up. Come on, Eyedicious, lead by example. Actually, you might die doing that, so... I guess King said he wanted to kill, right? How much damage did he do to you? 13, 17, 20... Wow. Yeah, he would have killed Eyedicious if I'd left him to his own devices. Suddenly very glad that I didn't. King Asterisk just saying, I revel in murder. That's just the kind of can-do attitude we're looking for on this ship. I can't remember the ship's name. The Alone. Well, it's getting a bit crowded on the Alone. It's one of the smaller ships in the game. And you need to remember your position there on the doors. We're good. Okay, let's keep it moving. Pirate sees you before you see him. Prepare for a fight. Against that? That's not a fight. That's a sit back and laugh. We've already mastered dodging, so there's nothing to be gained from, well, anything, actually. However, that is a really good ion, so it's kind of important that we have defense drones to knock it out. High evasion would save you in this kind of encounter though, so it's okay. Anyway, I better do some damage here. Oh, okay, or I could not. You know, seeing as they... I'm going to test this theory, actually, because I'd rather know than not know. Can they ion this off of us? We'll find out very soon. No, they cannot. That's good. That's excellent, in fact. Very excellent. I know that people have told me they can't, I just wanted to be sure of it. People tell me lots of things. Alright, we just breached that. If they are not Lanius... Take everything we have, let's both forget this happened. Reasonable offer including 5 fuel, but the question is, can we really accept surrender from pirate scum, who actually cannot hurt us? I like that our captain just laughs and says no. Alright, stop murdering them for half a second. Oh, I don't think that we're going to stop murdering them. Oh well, at least murder them in an entertaining fashion. That's right. Yeah. Oh, distressed bacon, I will always assist you. A Mantis ship in this system looks like its distress beacon is malfunctioning, likely due to the Lanius ship mining their hull and subsystems. It doesn't look like the Mantis ship will last much longer. Do we attack the Lanius, or do we leave the Manti to their fate? It's quite hilarious, given the trouble Manti have given us, but we can still prove that we are the bigger man here. Kill, attack, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Can we fight both? I wish. The Lanius don't seem to have noticed you yet, but they will. Launching into the fray, you target the Lanius vests. Okay, they got mind control. And they like to warp in on... No! Not our beloved repair drone. Damn it! Don't you dare shoot that thing dead. Haven't even thought about what they've got. They're going to unload one hell of a volley on us, and our shields are going to be dosed. That's unfortunate for us. That's really quite unfortunate. Okay, now what are we looking at here? We're looking at a problem, a sizable problem. One is you sitting around doing nothing. I think you should help out powering... I don't even know, actually. But I don't like how the air system's a big problem right now. We have a number of problems, actually. Who's dying? Who's dying? Heck is dying, okay. The guns, they've stopped. Achievement get. I have no idea what that does for us, but this is going to be one problematic battle. They have a clone bay as well, so it's not like they fear death. We, however, are fearing quite a few things right now. Alright, well, at the very least they've sawed it off for a bit. Back to positions, everybody. Let's see if we can't deal some damage. I still fear what they're about to unload on us. Yeah, that's something. I want to dodge as much as we can and shoot the rest down. Sadly, defense drone is not going to be playing ball with us here. Oh well, we'll just tank whatever they shoot at us and hope that we dodge something. Okay, our shields are actually half dead, so this is going to hurt us. Where to begin? Where to begin? Don't like their weapons, don't like their cloning, don't like their anything really. Alright, well that helps a bit. Otherwise, I think we can focus on all-out attack now. They're probably going to dodge away though. Not dodge away, but cloak away, so let's try and do something about that. Whoa, we hit it! Good, it won't be a long one. That's a problem though. Okay, and another problem is the utter lack of oxygen that we have, and the fact that a couple of our guys are dying here. Alright, what do we not like the most? Apart from everything. Defense drone being dead is another problem. That achievement is for ionizing 4 enemy subsystems at once. Well, I didn't ionize 3 of them. Okay. This is getting tricky. At least they have trouble moving around our ship right now. Alright, oh, shoot, our heavy laser is going down. I could bring it back up, but at the expense of flak going down. But I don't think there'll be time. Oh, not this again. Alright, it's taken a lot out of us, but we'll bring these guys down yet. Especially if they stop cloaking on us. Okay, I can't have you guys dying on me. Let's get you healed up. Oh, wow, why is there no oxygen in there? We still have Lanius aboard, don't we? No, not that I see. good enough. Go and deal with that now. Oh, dearie me. Finally! Right, that was incredibly troublesome. And they decided to board us at the last minute as well. So the ship explodes. They leave behind some pretty useful scrap, quite a lot of it. And the Manti have sustained too much damage, no survivors. Sounds like easy pickings to me. As for right now, though, we got a guy there giving us some issues. Let's disable everything that doesn't matter right now. Get people that are injured healed up. And kill that sucker. Oh. Get out of there. Damn, dangerous. King, that's not your place to be. Alright, everybody survived that. That was really tricky. But they did have a volley of 7 shots on us at any one time. The mind hacking and the jumping in added to the fun. But we made it, and there's a store right there for us. Just what we need for all the repairs we're about to get. And we have plenty of scrap if we want to buy something we see. Which might be... Oh, I think I see something that we really want. We don't need that heavy ion for sure, and we would love some cloaking. And we gotta fix ourselves up while we're here. Should be plenty. Good. I know I want more of that, but tons of cloaking. Because the thing is, we can cloak whilst our attack drone just peppers the enemy, which is amazing. So this looks like a fantastic setup to have. Good. More crew would be even nicer, but this is fine. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of here. Alternatively, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of here. Always try to get the leftmost ones first. A few refugee ships are preparing, but that's not our problem. I can't believe it's still alive. I'm growing an emotional attachment here. Scans show no life, any ships, no settlements, no nothing. Bloody Lanius, destroying the local economy. An upgraded ship sits among the remains of a number of Lanius ships. It tells you. These punks think they can just waltz in here in our sector. Obnoxious, right? Well, I'm sure you know the routine. Let's do this. Never seen that before, but I've seen this before. It's a Flak Mark II. And it's gonna... Well, it's not gonna hit me, for one. We've got some good cloaking we can have. It adds 60 to evasion, so we can happily knock off one of these. And I'm trying to think how best to play this one. I mean, we can also quite happily defend against things. Now you see it, now you don't. But it's the Flak I'm more interested in not getting shot to death by right now. So I'm going to let it do its thing. And then we're just going to watch and laugh as combat drone peppers away at it. Maybe I should have done a volley before we hit away. Oh well. Oh shoot, I should have remembered that, shouldn't I? Time for some kind of two can play at that game rhetoric. Unfortunately, it takes forever for them to get their weapons going, so we can hide away. And we don't even need to fend, let's just combat it. Man, how much it would suck if your own weapons could hit the combat drones. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. They're offering the worst bribe I think we've seen all game, given our position. And unless our team is completely mind-boggled from the Lanius we fought before, we're going to nope this. King Asterisk says, never surrender. I think he's talking for the team here. Crunch. Boy, that cloaking really helped us out. Extra fuel, plenty of scrap. Let's continue on our merry way and get the hell out of this sector. You detect a damaged vessel docking on the jump beacon. It appears the Lanius are absorbing the metal from the beacon, risking destroying it and becoming stranded. Do we ask if they require assistance? Do we send them scrap? Or do we leave? We have scrap to spare, this is for sure. It also does not look like a difficult ship to ravage, given they have 2 beam weapons, a teleporting bomb, and some kind of laser. Assist them, says no air guy. Dammit Foo wishes to send the scrap. Andre also wishes to assist. King Asterisk is on the assist as well. So unless Stephen Heck and the captain both want to send them the bribe. Heck wants to send scrap. What does the captain say? He's got the one that can decide. Ask them if they're too messed up. Alright, what do you need, buddies? Oh, okay, well, they didn't take that very well. And it's time for mind control on the captain. Eyedicious, what the heck are you doing? I'm suddenly very glad I invested in that. Oh, it's only a single fire laser. Right, they actually can't hurt us unless their bombs come in and do horrible things to us. So, let's... Oh, they can teleport in. That's unacceptable. I really don't want that repair drone to die. Should Andre get in there and give them what's for? I mean, they're bound to get bored and leave eventually. Actually, they're going to go and cause you some problems. Alright, get on it. At least these guys can't cloak away. It would be nice if they couldn't dodge. Unhand him. Filthy beasts. Oh damn, there go the doors. There's a lot I don't like about this. But I guess the main one is how they're killing Andre there. I'd rather eliminate the enemy ship on double. It's hard to get a good shot on anything though, with the flak. They're gonna hurt our poor oxygen bay. Scanners indicate the Lanius ship is preparing to jump. Don't let them escape. The Lanius ship hails you. Your translator struggles, spurting out prevent death, merciful, penitent. You believe they are surrendering. Are we willing to accept some scrap and one of the worst augments in the game? Or do we simply not accept surrender? For your information, 30 scrap would have given you a random augmentation. Well, damn. We do like augmentations. We can sell this for scrap, granted. The augment can very occasionally not make you take ion damage from an ion weapon. It's pretty crap. It's an okay augment, and you could say, yeah, it's pretty crap. No mercy, says dammit Foo. You know the drill, says no air guy. Seems that the team are out for blood. The enemy runs away. We're going to actually just finish off this enemy. It'll be a blast. Crunch. We would have actually been better taking the bribe, but we didn't know that at the time. Different repair droid, go and take care of that oxygen, please. Thanks, Andre. Kinda wishing we still had that Mantis, but we made the decisions that we made at the time. Yeah, I would love some more power. We always have to divert right now, and I'm not a fan of that. Even though we have 3 batteries, imagine if we didn't. Alright, so we jump here, and you look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back our homes alive, and I'm an engineer. I could improve your reactor. Yes, because we don't use rockets, and we get all of our drones back. And it's an economical decision, so I make it. Thanks for the better reactor. Ho ho. Just what I was pleading for. Okay, the final decision on where to jump by our captain. Do we go to the rebel wronghold, or do we go to the pirate-controlled sector? That's a decision for you, our captain, to make. The Eyedicious says wronghold, the only place to go. Okay. So, at one point, this was one of the most commonly travelled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. Well, careful is our middle name. Let's get going here. You discover one of the rebels' automated scouts, and they're going to try and hack us pretty bad, so we're going to counter that hacking with, well, hacking them with bullet. They have pretty heavy-going shields. We're not looking for that right now. That's pretty bad news for us, actually. Oh, that's pretty bad news as well, and I don't want to be engaging in any of that stuff, even if we can shoot down a whole bunch of them. Alright, these flaks that we have can riddle them with holes in their shields. After that, wow. That was awful. Barely hit at all. Okay, thankfully we're damn good at what we do. Let's rip apart their everything, please. Yeah, starting with, well, the Ion's one of the worst things we could have taken down there, but took it down we did. Offensively, I'm really impressed with this ship. Even though we only have 3 weapon slots, what we have are doing God's work. Just look at them go. I feel like we're missing something. That's what we're talking about. Watch this, 15 drones, 16 because we got back the offensive drone, and it's gonna go 17 because we get you back, or was it because we got it from the loot? I wasn't paying too much attention. Whatever the case, we go forward. Okay, there we go. We got the defense guy back. All is perfectly well. So we arrive in the sector. We're greeted by a science vessel. We find ourselves low on fuel, and we have a proposition. God no. God no. I like the look of that store, though. I think we'll go to Nebula, then store. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the Nebula. So do we follow them and help them, or keep our position? Now, well, the thing is, when we do these runs, we tend to find the same events twice, sometimes even more often. And I've been trying to find a solution that brings me more event variety. So I tried the Captain's Editions one, but they just seemed so uninspired, the events. Like, you get the monotonous one, every jump that doesn't have a different event will give you, let's talk to our crew, which just seemed a bit bleh. In any case, the crew wish to follow and help them, and, well, we actually just run into Rebel Rigger. And what do they have? Anti-combat drones, so we can't go combating. That tells us we can defend, and just as well we do, because they have something very nasty. Otherwise, they cannot get through us. I'm pretty happy about that. And that's an excellent place to shoot flak into. I mean, I can just sit back and relax here. I'd like to think it'll be this easy when fighting the Rebel Flagship, but we all know that it won't. Whoa! The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they wish to surrender. Are we going to accept these Rebel guys' surrender? We don't need any more fuel. We're about to hit up the final battle that gives us 10 free fuel and a hull repair. So really we're looking at 28 scrap. Damn it, Fu says no surrender. No, nothing more relaxing than watching your enemies fail before you. Tell them to repeatedly flack off, says the captain. Oh, we can do that. Make us proud, Flak. And dead. Nice haul. Very nice. We should be able to get maxed out shields for the finale. At this rate, at least. Unless, of course, the store has something amazing for us. I can't even think what they could have for us. I suppose I would take a regular combat drone if they had one. Maybe... No, I don't think we could afford a combat drone type 2. It's just a defense. A beam is very nice. Hull repair drone is so good. So damn good. Hacking is also really good, but... No, it is just so good, actually. We could remove the enemy's ability to dodge. We should upgrade the heavy laser if possible. Yeah, yeah, but no. Hacking is really good. Hull repair is really good. Can't afford both. Could get beam drone. Oh. It's a fast beam drone. Yeah, hull repair could save our bacon. Automatic reloader is also really good for shooting extremely fast. We could get the reloader and the hull repair, but damn, hacking has its place. Can't have attack drone and beam drone. This much is true. Attack drone is better. Beam drone can do more damage, but it's just... It can't wreck the shields in the same way, and it's not as satisfying. I really want the hacking, but hull repair drone could save our bacon if things go really bad towards the end. And we will have plenty for it. Plus, we don't often get to see it in action. It's expensive, though. Oh, my finger slipped. We could sell system repair drone to buy hacking, and I really want that hacking. I really want that hacking. I mean, think about it. We fight the enemy, we hack a system, and it just vanishes. Imagine we take care of shields, for example, and they just would not be able to... Man, they should offer us a better price given everything it's been through. Well, so long, little guy. He deserves better in life anyway. Okay, this looks pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome. System repair drone did indeed see us through some of our worst. That's why it deserves to go and see the world. You arrived to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drivers are shot. We can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? Do we give it to them, or do we just continue on our own way? Who knows? They might give us some goodies for our trouble, or they might spit in our face and give us system maps. I like the way that Andre put it. The repair drone gets to retire in peace. It survived, maintained its good health, and now it gets to retire. We're going to give them all that fuel because we're drowning in it, and... Jesus Christ, we could have not sold the other guy. Then again, hull beam does a lot of damage. It might be better than heavy laser, actually. If Ion takes care of the shields, and the hacking also brings down the shields, then the hull beam is just going to slaughter things. We're going to need some extra power to have it going, but it's pretty astonishing the amount of damage it can do. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than that. We just need one more power to get it going. Which means we need 90 for the weapon power. And we won't be able to get better shields at that rate, but that seems acceptable. Alright, 90 scrap. We need it, and we need it bad. Unfortunately, we're not getting anything here. The final place can give us some decent scrap, so we can hold out for that. It's hard to see why, but this is a tourist destination. We don't need rockets, and we certainly don't need more drones, but you never know. We are hacking now. How are we going to do this? So, let's find the most options that we can. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from nearby planet. Do we investigate, or do we suspect that it is a trap? What's it going to be? Man, we need that 84 scrap pretty bad if we want to annihilate the enemy ship. Stephen Heck is volunteering to be part of the away team. Who are we to stop him? Let's go investigate. If you're still loyal to the Federation, go and save our sister outpost. Well, if you're giving us a down payment of that much scrap, I am absolutely saving your sister. 1, 2, 3... Ooh, that's a difficult task, but we said we'd save them. Also, maybe we should repair the king. I mean, he only works the door. Well, only. It's a very important job, right? Get on that, please. Okay, now that you're back there, we can assess the situation. Ion, not ion, not ion. So they can't fully ion us, and defense drone would probably take care of him, no problemo. What I'm saying is I'm not scared. That said, let's not eat his first burst. There's no need to whatsoever. And then we can just attack. Because that's how horrible we are. Well, while we're at it, why don't we try out our new hacking system? I don't particularly like them dodging us, so let's take care of that. And then we flak. I don't like him doing many things to us, to be honest. Alright, they have done some things to us. It's worth remembering that. So evil! Just so evil. Alright, that is a decent collection of stuff. Hup. That was dangerous for us, taking a bit of damage there, though. Our shields got dangerously low, but we weren't paying too much attention. We could have turned to defense and been fine. Let's save our sister. Okay, you arrive in the sector when you see Federation outposts under fire from multiple rebel ships. As you approach, they get the anti-ship battery online, disable 2 smaller ships, and we swoop in to assist. Wing leader's gotta die. We see why his leader has got a burst Mark II, giving us 2 hits. Double heavy and a quadruple charge with a little bit of beam to make our day that bit more miserable. Still, he's going down, and what can we get rid of his? I mean, shields is an option, but so is not having them dodge when we flak him to hell. So where are they trying to attack us right now? Haha, that's quite funny to me. On you go, Rockman. So we hack them hard, and we stop them from, well, doing lots of things really, but... yeah, we're looking good. Back to positions, everybody. After watching their squadron get destroyed, it looks like their leader is prepared to turn tail and run. Good luck doing that with your non-functional, well, you know. Check that medibay. They do actually have medibays, no joke there, but check they're no ship. So we scrap the wreckage pretty hard, and our location has been compromised. Take everything you can. Drop off our survivors at the next station, and one soldier has offered to stay. Alright, well, you know what? Go and prove yourself, buddy-o. Slaughter the last remaining. Well, he's proven his loyalty in my eyes. Everybody back to positions, and we need a job for you. You're pretty good at killing, so, yeah. Just keep an eye there. We'll be good. That's a pretty awesome ship. And now it's that even... Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. Okay, no other store here. We are not going to make that jump. We'll do the old finger test. We are not going to make that jump. We could take it this way. 1, 2, 3 makes a lot more sense to me. Still, we're taking that. And we're switching in the hull beam. Takes quite a bit longer than the heavy laser to warm up, and I don't know how big a beam it can make, but I'm confident it's the right choice. Can we name him System Repair Drone version 2? That would be awesome. Oh, we need to rename him actually. A rebel automated ship is stationed near a small rebel station. Storage vessel for military goods. Do we destroy this piece of junk, or do we just cloak and access? If we attack it, then we get more goodies for our trouble. No air guy wishes to attack. Damfu also wants to attack. Stephen Heck also wants to attack. Yeah, see, the blue option isn't always the best. If you can comfortably win, then you're going to want to scrap that thing. Didn't count on that, though. Absolutely did not count on 2 attack drones. Then again, he will have a big problem penetrating our shields, especially if we have great dodge, which we do. And also if we knock out his, well, whatever we want, actually. I don't like dodging, but I also really don't like him having many shields. But I really don't like dodging. And also, how long's the hull beam? Oh, that's very nice. Well, let's get to work. Right, I am not convinced that... Oh, wow. Okay, good job. That drone is actually really confusing our defense drone. We're having a hard time getting through here. There we go. Alright. The biggest problem I see is their offensive capabilities, so down they go a touch. That's another problem. Good thing we have hull repair drone, which we will put to use later on. Oh wow. Forgive me for expecting better. Alright, there's little he can do against us now. Let's go on the full-on offense. What a thing of beauty. Right, so we get 38 extra scrap for our troubles there. And, hey, more resources, always worth our trouble. And just to see it in action, well, we don't need it, but just to see it in action. Let's look at hull repair. It's a slow-moving thing, But damn, can it keep you pieced together in bad times. Okay. Speaking of bad times, it's a difficult question of what to improve next. I mean, extra hacking would probably be very useful where we're going. 7 seconds of knocking out somebody's ability to shield would do wonders when we have the flak and the hull beam going. So we arrive at the beacon. We find ourselves in a huge rebel shipyard. Scaffolding and construction drones filling the sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction, and nearby planet Moon ruthlessly mined to harvest resources for a ship of immense size. Do we look around or do we immediately leave? Looky look. Oh, we still haven't renamed our new drone. Alright, we're taking a look around, and warning lights flash as scans identify the gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyard where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even if it's weakened state, the rebel ship powers up. Get ready, you've got one hell of a fight on your hands. Okay, well, straight away, I would quite like to repair ourselves, because I don't know how bad this is going to be for us. Hell of a fight, they say. Oh, right, they have boarding. I would rather they never boarded us, ever, so, how about we take care of that? Nah, that seems super lame. They don't have any way to resuscitate their crew, so let's go and lay the pain on them. Now, what do we take care of, I wonder? Alright, hull beam, you can do it. You can do it slowly, it seems. What to hack, though? What indeed to hack? They're dodging, or their shields, or... You know, shields will give our hull beam one hell of an advantage. There we go. Get to work. This is what you were born to do. They're not liking how they're about to hit us with a whole bunch of rockets, but they're probably not about to like what I'm doing to them either. Alright, well, for one, I do not like you being on the verge of death. Same with you. You get back to doing what you do best, and suddenly I wish for my system repair drone. Wonder what happens when you take this thing intact. And away you go, Rebel Flagship. Crunch. No teleporting away for you. While the second flagship was not even finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory. You've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. Whilst you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage bits of metal, drones, even an unusual object or two. Prepare to jump. Grand. As you're leaving, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently the rebels were reverse engineering the advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured the ship intact, but you program its FTL drive and send it to the nearest Federation base. You just hope it gets there unharmed. Sweet. I mean, we already have it, but that doesn't make it any less sweet. And we can explore something here, potentially. Get even more scrap for our troubles. And now I can finally rename you. What is it? System repair drone? Version 2. Or just 2. Drone 2. System repair drone 2. You're back. Oh, he'll repair things alright. System impair drone. So we arrive at the FTL jump, and a missile shoots across your bow. Damn it, we weren't expecting company. Stay out of this, you could profit. Aye, we could profit, but that's a pretty crappy profit offer. They may have a Vulcan on their hands, but we have a whole load of other things. So what's it going to be? I like that system repair drone even hangs out where the old one used to. But the old one is retired and is now seeing the world. Damn it, Fu insists that we attack here and now. We've got to try to be a hero, right? Death to the pirate scum weighs in, no air guy. Charge like the light brigade. Check that medibay. We haven't taken a single ship intact, mind. Still, though, our shields will hold. And they will die. My only problem, I think, with this beam is that it's so slow. Otherwise, it's great. They're trying to make their getaway, they will simply fail at that. That's a given. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's approve on it. 5 fuel. Fuel is meaningless to us right now. A drone part. Drones are meaningless to us right now. The question is, can we do better than 28 scrap from these pathetic pirates? Kill them, kill them, kill them is what I'm seeing. Okay. I guess we continue with our relentless assault. Oh boy. Wow. That was pathetic. Still, who did we save? Well, damn, they just ran away. Who would have thought? Alright, we have a store on our hands. We could... Yeah, we can do both of these. This is good. Wonder what that store has for us. Oh dear. I don't have good luck inside asteroid fields. You arrive and there's a rebel automated scout. We better prepare for a fight. Note that it has hacking. We don't want to get hacked. That's a given. So what do we hack of theirs in counter hacking? We'll figure it out as the battle progresses. Oh shoot. Oh man, I like having shields. We're running away for a sec here. Okay, so now we know that that hacking system of theirs has got to go. Wow, they've got some good stuff there. That's also good. Gotta hand it to you guys. You know what you're doing. Alright, what are we hacking of theirs then? I guess those shields are getting in the way. I guess 2 can play the old hack the shields game. Keep those shields non-functional, please, and destroy them. Glad we got hull repair on our side. Actually, you know what? Just get out of there. But damn, our own offensive droning will go right down. Oh well, can't win them all. There we go. Just in case. Phew. Okay, get our shields back online. Get our place oxygenated again. System repair drone sadly can't heal up inside the old place anymore. Alright, all done. And all done well. Alright, of course, this guy right here. System repair drone doing what he does best. Hacking their hacking was an idea. Probably would have been a better idea, but they seem to have far superior hacking to mine. Let's just get those doors functional. Store, and then we gone. Is the hull beam better than the fire beam? Yeah. because I'm going to need to destroy the enemy ship fast. Hacking stun. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned for the duration. Ooh, that could be good, but I think our 60 scrap is better spent elsewhere. Goodbye heavy laser, regrettably goodbye fire beam, much as I love you. Setting the enemy everything on fire would be... Hang on, let me think about that. Between the ion blast and the everything else I'm doing, I could probably have their shields on lockdown. At which point setting fire to them would be hilarious. However, a quick victory is more important here, or else I'm going to take too much damage. Yeah, it's too risky to go with the long one there. I don't need to fix, I don't need to buy anything whatsoever, so this is just an upgrade your ship lark. I want better hacking so that I can stop them from shielding altogether, and that way I can hull beam them into oblivion, flak them, and just about everything else I want. I need more power. I don't think I need any else of this though. I mean, sure, getting more drone control would be nice, but I think we'll stick to microing it a wee bit. And we can save up for better shields, because that would be so awesome. But we do need power as well for everything. Yeah, goodbye. Oh man, the old finger test let me down. Okay, I mean, I'm confident we can make our way through this. We've got plenty of extra power to divvy out here. It's okay though, we didn't lose a jump because we've already been here, but still, we have to make our way out. That's a pretty interesting setup they have there. You know what I don't want them doing? Shooting us. Oh, I didn't want that either. Just a hunch. I thought they were there. I should have waited for the anti-ship battery. Ah, but we dodged anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Onwards to the last stand. Surprised we don't get shot out of the air just for harboring some rebel scum here. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Well, Admiral Tully, shove it with that attitude, because we're about to save the world. Now, where are our friends here? Oh, right there. They're right there. Alright, let's give them what's for. We'll let system repair drone take care of those repairs. Like we know he can. Oh, and he really did. That's impressive. All's looking good. Back to position. Alright, we really ought to hit up some things to get some scrap. And we'll do exactly that. I'd like some better shields. And I'd like some more power. Yes, 34 scrap, that's exactly what we're looking for. More, please. Okay, nice. Ideally you kill all but the one inside the beam weapon, then he can't repair everything. Yeah, that's good, but we don't have any teleportation here. Nice. Super shields? I think we would benefit pretty well from super shields. But that's a lot of power, which we could, a lot of scrap that we could use to have maximum power. And I get the feeling that this is more beneficial than one bit of shields. Being able to hide forever. So that's what I'm going for. Gotta save the base. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. We're Federation terraforming team. Okay, do we have time to help the terraformers? Whilst you think of that, I'm going to go and take a quick water break. Alright, so no air guys weighing in claiming that we're not monsters around here, so we're going to help these poor people. So, thank you. We need to scan this planet for life. We've got a schedule to keep. Is that anything to do with saving the world? Okay, well, we have no scanners, so I can't even see this being helpful. But the Zoltan can go and help them out, and, well, hot damn, they'll give us oxygen? If they try to hack our oxygen, then we're on to a winner. Let's go and chase those suckers down. You arrive in the middle of a raging battle. Both sides are taking heavy losses, but a small squadron flies past and a fighter breaks off, moving towards our position. Hey, that's a really similar looking weapon. Where have I seen it before? Okay, I mean, it's annoying when they jump on us, but that's not a huge deal, really. However, we can simply cloak a bit away and send a an attack drone to take care of them. Oh, and we could also remove their shields a bit so that our attack drone can do a bit more than just hang around. That's pretty sweet, actually. Hot damn, that's brutal. I love it. Didn't even need to worry. Well, that's the end of them. There's no time to salvage all of the wreck. Fleet's still nearby. Okay, well, I would have liked to salvage more of it. We've got time. Look, they're not even at the base. Still, next encounter is the Rebel Flagship. We gotta make this one count. Oxygen, let's get that up to absolute maximum. There is no point making this any more difficult than it needs to be. Close all them doors, enjoy our absolute no sensors. What can we do for our ship that would help us in this time of need? We rely pretty heavily on drone control, so some extra power on it would actually help. Because if they get a cheap shot in there, we want to be able to react. Otherwise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spare. Our hull looks amazing. What can I say? It's time to go and wreck this guy. Eyedicious, Stephen Heck, Damn Foo, Andre, No Air Guy, King Asterisk, and System Repair Drone 2. There is no turning back. Oh, fudge, I forgot about that again. Well, there goes our ability to cloak. At least it's just the ability to cloak. Ah, damn. Okay, we're gonna have to make this one quick victory. I propose that we immediately take down their shields completely and then send in all of our everything to eradicate them. Especially combat drone. Regrettably, we can't do any dodging of our own, but we have to do as much damage as we can, as fast as we can here. Oh well, we've stopped them from doing their nasties. And I'm really glad we upgraded our own repair drone, our own drone controls, because that just saved us a lot. And I mean a lot of hassle. Alright, and Hull Beam can do massive damage in this situation. He can do 8, potentially more. I don't know, maybe there's another setup, but I like this one. Hang on, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a touch more. Oh wait, no, that's our shield. Better to hit the non-thingamajiggered ones. Jeez, was there an enemy fleet there once? That's very good timing on them hitting us with that. And they got all shots in, that's lucky. Don't like that system being broken. There's a lot I'm not liking being broken here. Oh god, we have a fire situation, and system repair drone is nowhere to be seen to fix it. Thankfully, we're just too damn good. And away they go. Excellent stuff, and this is why we buy hull repair drone. He sees us fixed in no time. Come on, system repair drone, live up to your name. So who's still hurt? I think both of our shield guys took a bit of a pounding there in one sense or another. Whilst Andre the Giant, he insists he gets his fair share in the medic bay as well. I think he's got a crippling morphine addiction. Regardless, we're all looking fantastic. That was a great exchange. They got some hits on us, mostly down to me forgetting, as always, about their hacking ability. Now we got to go and defend the base. What can we spend our everything on? Doors are nice, but then so too is piloting, and I do love good piloting. And I also love good doors, but hell, I love some... Oh, of course. Well, we'll save it. Are you doing another run after this? No, we only do one at a time around here. Alright, he's redirected considerable power. I think he sends boarding drones, so we will defend just in case he does. And... well, we're ready for him, right? Yeah, he does. Who would have thought? Alright, well, still don't like him having any shields, so let's... Oh shoot, he's got one as well! Since when? Since when did the Flagship get a defense drone? Ooh, that's interesting. It's gonna make him pretty hard to hit, but we can try. Sometimes he's too slow. Especially if it comes along with some flak. Yes, that's how you do it. Alright, so we are lodged in there like that sea creature that does you know what. Alright, let's just chill a second here. No need to get ravaged by those. However, there is a pressing need to go on the offense. And no better time to do that than when he has no shields to defend with. I'd also really like to do a whole bunch of hull damage whilst he can't see us. Just fills me with glee, that one. Yeah, nice try, just not nice enough. And did I just blow up his defense drone? I think I did. Okay. Well, we're back to ion blasting this guy to smithereens. Oh, right, he still had more drones. This could be bad. However, he's pretty dead right now. Mantis man, go and prove your mettle. We've got the upper hand, no doubt about that. All too easy. Go and heal yourself up there, Eyedicious. Thank God Jake upgraded his shields. No, it didn't. They're just at level 3. I'd never imagined coming here with less than 3 shields. Excellent work there, system repair drone. I expected nothing less. That must be so insulting to a Mantis. Alright, and now we have the... what do we want mostly? Yeah, I don't want my drones going down, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna chase him down, bring him to Pound Town. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with that amount of damage. It's transferred a lot to its teleporter, and of course it's gonna blow our minds here, right? Those doors are getting closed. Sadly, we're gonna lose some power here, courtesy of, well, you know. So what's for? We're gonna have to kill whoever boards us, We could stop that. Oh yeah, overshield, I forget. Alright, destroy that overshield. Be ready to jump away ourselves here. And let's ion blast that thing away. Well, he didn't last long, which is good for us. Please don't destroy our shields, we need those. And you know what, let's flak him, hull beam him, we turn off our auto fires, and then what? Well, then we're gonna dodge. We're gonna dodge good here. There we go. Oh god, you are getting slaughtered there. Well, I don't like those shields, they're going away. Like, completely away. This super attack is probably going to hurt us. Probably going to hurt us quite a bit. But they have no... how they hurt them most. Whoa, speaking of getting hurt the most, you just almost bought it there. You be on the alert to attack people. You get those shields repaired on the double. And let's just get some extra repairing whilst we're here. No need to risk anything right now. No need to risk anything, especially not getting fire back there. Alright, hull beam. You know what you do. Do it more. You know, attacking, not the hull. Alright, we don't need more shields getting repaired when we can cloak our way out of these problems. However... Okay, well, when we can't pilot whatsoever, that is a problem. But, you know, I think the enemy has his own fair share of problems right now. What with their no shields, them getting constantly hammered by us. Alright, we're having a battle royale over there, which isn't good. Well, we have a number of problems here. Why doesn't everybody get back to their regular positions except for you? Oh boy. I am so glad we got hull repair on our side right now. Still spells the end for the rebel flagship. Eyedicious. Wow, what happened to your name? Heck, damn it, Foo, Andre, No Air Guy, King Asterisk, and System Repair Drone version 2.0. What an incredible fight. No need for boarding. No need to even suffocate any crew to death. We just blitzed through everything. Special thanks to Defense Drone Mark II and Combat Drone Mark II. You really carried the run, not even kidding. NG Ship B is one of the worst ships in the game, and we nailed it in the clinical one-shot technique. Of course, there's only so much credit I can claim, most admittedly, but we've really got to hand it to the captain of the show, Eyedicious. You really turned things around there. It looked grim for a while, and whilst I might have scorned your cowardly ways, you kept the crew alive, you kept the ship alive, and even your decision to send off, yeah, you sent off poor Mr. No Air Guy into the depths of space, only for him to be exposed to awesome radiation that turned him into a walking battery. And with that, we scored... oh, not enough to be on the high scoreboard. I thought we were looking pretty good there. Mercy Please really rocked everybody's world with the sheer amount of victories it had. But nothing could quite match up to Eternal Sadness, Christia Liftan, or the Pain Vendor. Truly great job. What was the... yeah, we got something. I can't even remember what. Yeah, the Alone victory. I think hard should probably give more points than it does, but what can you do? Really, what can you do? Alright, great work. That concludes our stream for the day. I will be back with quite a lot of streaming over the weekend, because I got very little else planned. And it may or may not include into the airlock. I don't know, maybe give it a few days since... Oh, maybe not. Whatever we feel like, that's what we do around here. Yeah. No Air Guy definitely did get an upgrade there. Laser Rifle's in the chat saying, I'm the Mantis from Sojourn's ship. I still remember. Hey, you might come back. You know, was it Digren couldn't remain in retirement forever? Alright, fantastic run into the airlock. A pleasure as it always is. And I think what we won was this ship, right? Well, we already have it. We already have everything. And we've worked our way through quite a few of these ships, and we will work our way through quite a bit more, but that will be at another date, because for tonight it is cheers and cheerio.